So here we have the knight on the horse today. We still need the pencil and eraser, and we're basically adding the standard, the sword, and the armor. The next step is to add in the knight. So the knight sits on the horse's back. So we're going to have to erase part of that. We're going to add the saddle. And it's just going to be a U shape like this. You can add any design that you want in the saddle. You can make it as fancy as you want. I'm going to keep mine simple. The horse also has a harness which goes down, kind of wraps around the front of the head, comes down to its mouth. I know that there are many names for it, and you can do the research and let me know what they're all called. I think that's called the bit. And from the bit, there's this part that goes up to where the knight is holding on to it. I have never ridden a horse, have you? So let's start with the armor. And we're going to start with the leg. I know normally people start with the face, but this knight's face is completely covered. So there's kind of a trapezoid shape over here. That's the leg. And we're going to add the armor. Or rather, we are only drawing the armor, and the horse, the knight's body is underneath all of this armor. So there is another curved line. I'm going to make a few adjustments to my lines, and which you can also do if you don't like what you have. I think I made the leg too skinny, so I added a little more muscle or armor to cover up that muscle at the top, right there. And so there is the thigh, and here is the calf, and then we have to add in the shoe part. There you go. Add in another trapezoid over here. And another one for the rest of his body. Kind of a trapezoid. And then a semicircle. So this is not a trapezoid, as I said earlier. It's more like a rectangle. Sorry about that. And then let's bring out the arm over here. It's going to come down. It's a diagonal line, 2 diagonal lines, and one's a bit too long. I'm going to have it bend right here. And there's the elbow. And wherever there is a joint on the armor, there's an extra piece. So there is the arm. we still have to add in the hand. I'm going to come back to the hand. I'm going to do the helmet first. So it's kind of another, here's the visor. So I did another trapezoid, kind of a diagonal line here and a short diagonal line here, but then there's the visor in between, and then some slots so he can see where he's going. And let's see, the top of the visor, there are many different designs. I'm just going to make mine round like this. You guys can do your research and decide what you would like to add to your helmets. Sometimes they have a plume of feathers coming from this helmet. I'm going to leave mine very simple. So there are designs on the armor over here, and over there, some lines. If you know of any good pictures of knights with cool armor, I strongly encourage you to go and look at it so that you get ideas of what you can add to your own drawing. So I'm just going to do a little circle there for the hand. I'm going to go over my old lines that I did before to emphasize the designs that I did for the hair, for the saddle. There we go. What else can we add to our knight? Sometimes there's decorations. Ooh, I forgot. The knight has to have a sword. Sometimes there are decorations on the horse itself. Let's try some of that. Sometimes the horses had special decorations on them, especially if the knight is very important. They would add all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm just making this up. I think this horse needs an eye. What do you think? He needs a place, needs to see where it's going. There's its eye, and the sword, the very important sword. I think we can add the belt up here, and I'm going to shade the belt in so you can see it. And the sword. And there we go. And sometimes the knight carries a standard so that you know which group he belongs to. So there is the pole, and there'll be a little flag. Usually, from what I have seen, it's a triangular flag. It could be rectangular, but I'm going to do a triangular shaped one. And you can add in the design. Let's see. How about a simple flower? There we go. So there is my knight on a horse.